Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to eat better daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your personal fat loss guru, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy food, healthy eating, everything and anything we put on our plates and in our mouth to hopefully feel better, look better, and perform better on all levels. Yesterday, we talked a lot about how to lose fat and weight without counting calories, without counting a single calorie, and without starving yourself and counting every single piece of food that you put in your mouth. So basically how to lose fat, how to lose weight and maintain healthy weight for life like a human being, not a calculator, not a calorie burner. So if you want to check that out, head back to yesterday's episode where I talk about nine strategies to lose fat, to lose weight without counting a single calorie and starving yourself. Today, we're gonna talk about weight gain, but not just any weight gain, but muscle or lean body mass weight gain. And most of people these days would only benefit from that kind of weight gain, because even when you're trying to seemingly just lose weight, having more muscle mass, having more lean body mass will not only make you look better in the mirror, fitter and stronger and sexier, but also active muscle tissue, lean body mass actually burns calories while you're doing nothing and that will help you to burn more fat. But even more than that, lean body mass or muscle mass have a lot of mitochondria, much more mitochondria than a lot of other tissues in our body, and for sure much more than fat has, and that allows you to have more energy, to produce more energy. That's why fitter people who have more muscle mass, more lean body mass, seem to be more energetic and have more energy, even though they move more and they work out more and seemingly spend more energy. But because they usually do have more muscle mass, they are able to produce more energy and be more efficient at producing that energy using more robust and more efficient and more mitochondria energy producing plants of our cells. But to cut the long story short, let's just talk about useful strategies that you can use to start building your lean body mass that looks awesome on you and also supports your health for many, many years ahead. And not only your physical health, but also your mental health. More and more studies come out that the more active you are, the more lean body mass you have, the more weight training you do, the more chances you have to prevent any kind of cognitive decline with years, and you can actually improve the way your brain works and your memory and your learning abilities, etc., etc., etc. So muscles are good for you no matter what your life goals are. So how to build muscles and preferably burning fat at the same time? I did it, and that I consider one of my specialties. So what I do when I'm trying to lean more muscle mass, burning more fat. Well, first of all, I measure my body fat. If you want to build muscle, if you want to burn fat, then you got to know where you are right now. How much lean body mass you have, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, how much water weight you have. And there are a lot of different machines in different gyms and fitness centers these days available where a trainer or a coach can help you to measure your body fat. And the most important thing, guys, is not to be really precise about that, because a lot of those devices and methods are not that precise at showing your exact body fat. but just measure your progress on the same machine with the same person, and that's going to guarantee you more precise measurement of your progress. And what matters is progress, not so much the absolute numbers when it comes to your body fat. Progress, that's what's important. So strategy number one to build more lean body mass and to burn more fat doing that is to measure where you are right now. And once you start doing certain things, like the things that you decide to change in your lifestyle and workouts and eating habits, then every 3 weeks, maybe even just once a month, measure your progress again using the same methods, and if somebody helps you with that, using the same person. So make sure that you have a consistent method of measuring your progress. Then second thing is start counting your macronutrients. So to build more lean body mass, burning fat at the same time, you need to eat more protein, especially after workout meal matters a lot. So you need to consume somewhere around 1 gram per pound of body weight if your goal right now is to burn the most fat and to build the most muscle. So again, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And then besides that, I would recommend to really lower your carbohydrates. That will increase your body's capacity to burn fat for fuel, because if you consume a lot of carbohydrates and your blood sugar is elevated and your insulin is elevated, your body just will not burn fat for fuel, because it is not possible biochemically for our body to burn carbohydrates and blood sugar and fat at the same time. So anytime you ingest carbohydrates, you eat carbohydrates and you elevate your blood sugar and your insulin levels, your body goes into fat storage mode, because it needs to burn off that sugar in your blood first, that if you have elevated blood sugar for a prolonged period of time, it's actually toxic for your body. So the lower your carbohydrates, the more your body can burn fat for fuel. So again, on counting your macros, make sure that you're eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Then lower your carbohydrates as much as possible. There are no essential carbohydrates. You're not going to die, even though adjusting it might feel uncomfortable. And then for energy, eat healthy fats. Well, first of all, eat fatty foods. Stop avoiding fat. Instead of egg whites, eat whole eggs. Eat fatty fish like sardines, like herring, like salmon. Eat your meat, the fattier the better. Eat organ meats. Of course, eat organic and, without hormones and antibiotics and all of that. But other than that, eat your fat in your food. And plus, of course, add foods like avocados or nuts and seeds, good quality, dry roasted, no vegetable oils, healthy grass-fed butter or ghee. Olive oil is amazing, of course, coconut oil. So eat your healthy fats for energy. Then third thing is you need to use sleep as a major recovery tool. If you undersleep, there is no way you're gonna build a lot of lean muscle burning fat. It's gonna elevate stress levels. You're not gonna get as much growth hormone as you need to build efficiently and effectively lean body mass that you are trying to build. Most of the recovery happens during sleep, and the more intense you train, the more intense your lifestyle is, the more sleep you need. How do you know if you get enough sleep? Well, besides using tracking devices like Oura Ring, for example, that shows you the quality of your sleep, when you wake up, do you feel refreshed? Do you feel like you had enough sleep? Is your mind clear? Are you ready to take on the day? And do you feel like just jumping out of the bed, or you feel like sleeping for a couple of more hours? And how do you feel during the day? Do you feel energetic and again, ready to take on the world? And how are your workouts? Are you gaining strength? Is your weight going up, the weight that you lift? in the gym. So those are great indicators of your sleep quality. The better your sleep quality, the better your workouts, the more energy you have, the more active you are throughout the day. So sleep to recover and learn how to sleep. So, avoid devices and blue lights 1 hour at least before bed. Sleep in a really, really dark room where you can't even see. Sleep in a cool room somewhere around 68 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or like 18 degrees Celsius. That's on sleep. The fourth strategy or thing you want to remember when trying to build the most muscle burning fat is that what we just talked about, when you need more calories and to build muscle, you might sometimes need more calories because it's building and you need more material. Besides increasing the protein, always increase your fat intake when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like your workouts. And the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to building muscle while burning fat is you gotta weight train. No matter what, you gotta train in the gym. That's how you give signal to your muscles to grow, and you gotta train heavy. You gotta use overload over and over again. What I mean is you gotta progressively lift heavier and challenge yourself. So for example, if you're lifting 30 pounds per your shoulder press, then start with, whatever repetitions you're doing, let's say 10 to 12, and then do a couple of sets with 30 pounds, and then just increase weight to, let's say, 32.5 or 35, and do maybe only 4 repetitions this day. That's you're going to manage, but that's going to give a powerful signal to your muscles to get stronger. So you need to challenge your body with more and more weight. And if you're lifting heavy in the gym, then it means that your strength is growing and your muscles, your lean body mass will grow too. And that's about it. That's how I am constantly leaning out, burning fat for fuel, and building more lean body mass. And if you want to kind of accelerate fat burning process at the same time building muscle, you just want to make sure that you give your body the signal to build muscles using the protein that you eat, but also using the energy from your own fat to fuel your workouts and whatever activity you do throughout the day. And the way you do it is, again, by lowering carbohydrates as much as possible, but also try to watch what you eat. And if you are not burning fat, but you are building muscle, then you might need to lower your caloric intake without lowering your absolute amount of protein, without lowering necessarily a lot, without lowering necessarily the amount of food you eat, but just adjust it little by little, a few calories, a few maybe 100 calories, 200 calories, and see if you start burning fat. But preserving lean body mass is your number one objective. So to recap, how you grow muscle, build muscle, burning fat at the same time. First of all, measure where you are, what is your body fat and what is your lean body mass, or how much muscle you have. Measure using the same methods to track your progress. Count your macros. Make sure that you consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight if muscle building is one of your goals, because your body cannot build muscle out of thin air or out of carbs and fats. Sleep enough to recover. Again, you gotta feel refreshed. You gotta experience gains in the gym. You gotta have energy for life. That's how you know that you sleep enough. And also you can use tracking devices process like ordering. Then also make sure that you lower your carbohydrates, and when you eat more energy, you eat healthy fats, healthy whole fatty foods, but also additional fats from olive oil, coconut oil, avocados, nuts and seeds. So again, lower your carbohydrates, allowing your body to burn more fat. And then weight train, of course. If you don't train with weight, if you don't lift heavy, you're not gonna grow any muscle, no matter what you do with your macros, with your eating habits. So that's it, guys. I'm consistently building muscle and burning more fat, and still on that journey, even though I don't have much fat. But these strategies I'm using, they never fail. They don't fail anyone. Fitness models, fitness professionals, bodybuilders have been using them for ages, and they work for everyone. That's why they've been used in the industry of bodybuilding and fitness modeling for ages. So they're gonna work for you. If you need more personalized plan with your nutrition, your training, you can always shoot me email to Angela@createyourself.today. I will help you with that. If you have any questions, quick questions about your macros, about training, about anything, also feel free to reach out to Angela@createyourself.today. I'm always happy to answer your questions. Thank you for listening, guys. Build muscle, burning fat. Until next time, eat better daily.